Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. That is right, I got it early. If you are watching this before the game is even released, I'm going to be talking about, giving a review, my first impressions, as well as showing you guys some of the gameplay that I got. This is a single race that I had right here. I'm also going to have races against other computers, and I'm going to be doing a multiplayer review in the coming days. So be sure to subscribe and check out that. Also, I'm not mainly known for Need for Speed. I mostly do comedy type things as well as other gameplay tips, all around general entertainment. So be sure to subscribe if you're new and check out my And We Are Live series. That's definitely what I'm known for. I have some of the funniest videos across all of YouTube, especially in the gaming category. Today I'm going to be talking about, like I said, Need for Speed though, and share you guys what I thought about it. Now, if you're like me, I've never played any racing games before. I know there's Forza, which I think is a little bit more serious of a game. It's not so much about the explosions and the epicosity that this provides. But not only does it provide that, it also shows and showcases some of the most amazing cars, some of the most badass cars that you've ever seen. And I'm not a huge car fanatic, but I can tell you that this is making me one by playing this. I've been playing it all night long, really getting into it. And, I've been needing a change from Call of Duty, those type of things. It's getting old as I'm waiting for Black Ops 2 coming out, which I'm super pumped for. I hope you guys are too, but this is a really great change up to it, and it's really fast-paced. You feel that need for speed as you go through this game. It's set up like a GTA type of environment where you can really go anywhere, do anything you want. They have kind of objectives, different races that you have available in the kind of top left menu that you use the D-pad to control with. Here on the Xbox 360, I'm sure it's the same on the PS3. But you choose the race and you kind of move your way up and then go and do most wanted challenges. You start at number 11 and you kind of get up that top 10 on the most wanted list, taking out the cars and unlocking more on the way. Now that's one way to unlock the cars. You get really nice cars, and I'm going to do a little discussion on that in the next video, so be sure to check that one out as well. But the other way to get cars is just go up to them, right? You're in this huge world, like I said, kind of like this GTA. You can really go anywhere, and you're going to come across a lot of different cars. Just go up to them and push Y, and you're going to unlock that car and be able to use it. And I love the fact that you have so many cars to choose from. Currently, I've just been sticking with this Porsche. I really like it. I think it's a nice car, and I want to get a bunch of unlocks for it before I move on to the next car. Kind of trick this one out because I'm a Porsche fan in general, so I'm happy sticking with this. You also start out with the Lamborghini, so that's really cool. But the biggest aspect for me in this game, and why I like it a lot more than any other racing games, no other racing game has ever caught my interest. In my opinion, this is the best of the best because of the fact that you're always moving around at a fast speed. You get to go and travel across these worlds, as well as the fact the big one is the takedowns. This game is based around explosions and epicness that I really love. You get sick crashes, you get takedowns, you take out cops, you run from the cops, you get heat, so the more damage and the worse kind of stuff that you do, the more cops that come after you, etc., etc. It's really fun, and the Nitro, everything about it is really meant to keep you going at over 100 miles an hour the entire game, and just enjoy, man. That's what it's about. That is what gaming is about in general to me, just having fun. So this is a really cool aspect, and multiplayer is really cool as well. Like I said, I'm going to talk about that in the next one. As for my very first impressions of the game, it kind of just threw me in, which I really liked about it. I didn't have to go to any menus or anything. It just throws you in, going hundreds of miles an hour and blowing shit up, which is what it is all about in this one. Now, it does go through all the menus and all the things you're going to need to know. How to enter the races, it's like that D-pad, and you're going to control it with the top left menu. You control races, when you're going to fight or not fight, but race the most wanted guys. But one thing, in my opinion, they could have had in there a little more of is how to play. I'm really new to racing games, so it took me a little bit to figure out how to drift, I knew brake and gas, obviously, but a few of the different aspects of the game that I really wasn't too certain about. Could have used a little bit more of an introduction to the controls and everything, but I did manage to just go look it up, and really after a few games, after a few hours of gameplay, you're going to pick it up, and you're going to get the hang of it, controlling the cameras, how to take people down, boost and everything. It's all pretty basic, but like I said, I would have liked a little bit more of an introduction to that, as I am a new player. Obviously, if you're very fluent with racing games and you're more used to it, that would just be annoying to you, so I do understand that aspect. One thing about this, though, that I kind of found surprising is that this game is a lot harder than it looks. I don't know if it's just me, but it is definitely a challenge to not crash and to win. It does take a little while to pick it up, but even after you pick it up, it's not the easiest game in the world, and that's fun because, you know, you're always having to think you have to be super quick on your feet because you're going so fast. 150 miles an hour is really fast, man, and there's just cars all over the place because it's not on a set track like a NASCAR type thing or that type of setup. It is just totally free world with other people there, and you are just on the streets racing it dirty. So yeah, I like the challenge. I like what they're providing with this. My first impression is definitely a positive one. Being introduced into the racing scene, I think this is a good way to go with it. It's a nice change in pace, and it's really fun to have something new and something really cool to be playing. Now, we're going to see how it is in the longevity. I don't know. I'm going to be playing it over the next few weeks, and I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on that. Let me know if you want to see some more of these videos. I'm going to be putting at least another 4 or 5 out, most likely, just because I'm having fun with it, and that's what I'm going to be playing. I'm still going to be doing some Call of Duty and having some of the funniest content still coming, and I have some really funny ideas for this one too, so stick around for that. I'm not going to give it away, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to click on the recommended. It's a good one, and I know you're going to love it. See you next time.